Hello, this is Simon from boatandguitar.co.uk, and for this tutorial I'm going to go back to some of the easier types of pieces for the beginning student guitarist. And for this tutorial I'm doing Andantino Op35 No. 2 by Fernando Sor. This is also an associated board of the Royal Schools of Music Grade 3 piece. It's a beautiful little piece. So let's get straight into it. It's in 3/8 time and starts on the third beat of the bar. So we're starting with the third finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, and we're playing the 5th string and we're playing the open 1st string together. Onto the next beat on bar 2. We're now putting the 1st finger onto the 1st fret, 1st string F, and we're playing that along with the 4th string open. Place the little finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, giving us D, and then our 3rd finger, which is now free, can land on the 4th string 3rd fret F. So we're playing the 4th string, and now we're playing the 2nd string open as well at the same time. So we've got so far. Notice, use the little finger on that 2nd string rather than the 3rd finger, because we need the 3rd finger for the following chord, the F, which would mean actually jumping across the strings with your 3rd finger. So it's preferable to use your little finger. Into bar 3, we now have the 1st finger on the 1st fret 2nd string and the 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret E. It's actually a C chord. You can actually pre-place the 3rd finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, it's giving us our full C chord. So now we're playing the 2nd and 4th string together, we play the open 3rd string G, and now we're playing the 4th string and 5th string together, giving us C and E, which are already pre-placed from our C chord. So that is into bar 4. So for that we have the 2nd finger on the 5th string 2nd fret B, and we're playing the 5th string and then the 4th string open D together. The open 3rd string is then played, that's the G, and again using our little finger you place that on the 4th string 3rd fret F. So that's, and into bar 5 we're moving back to our chord of C, so that's the 3rd finger on the 5th string 3rd fret and the 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. So we play those two together, that's the 4th and 5th string together, followed by the open 3rd string and then the open 1st string. So our first 5 bars are into bar 6, we have a slur or a pull off from the 3rd fret 1st string G, pulling off down to the F at the 1st fret 1st string, but we're playing the open 4th string at the same time. So our first beat is the 4th string and 1st string together with the pull off to the F. The little finger moves over onto the 2nd string 3rd fret D, and then again our 3rd finger is free to play our F and B, so that's the 3rd fret 4th string and the open 2nd string. So that is notice that you pre-place that 1st finger ready for the slur. Some beginners try and do a pull off, and then trying to get the first finger down. It doesn't work. You need to pre-place both fingers. I mean, that's a common fault beginners do have. Into bar 7, we're back to a C chord, but we need the second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret and the first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret. That's giving us E and C. We play the open 1st string, that's the E, and keeping the 2nd finger down, we're now playing the 4th string and 3rd string together. And then into bar 8, bring the 2nd finger onto the 3rd string 2nd fret and the 3rd finger onto the 4th string 3rd fret, F. So that's A and F, which we play together. Keep those 2 fingers down, drop the little finger onto the 2nd string 3rd fret, that's the D, we play that, and now we can play the open 3rd string and the open 2nd string together, that's G and B. And then finally on bar 9, drop the 1st and the 3rd fingers down onto C on the 2nd string 1st fret and the C on the 5th string 3rd fret. So we've got so far again. So now into bar, to the end of bar 9, we now can keep that first 3rd finger in place, and we're playing the 5th and 1st string together again. And then into bar 10, the little fingers on the 2nd string 3rd fret D and the 2nd fingers on the 2nd fret 5th string B. We can play the open 3rd string G, and then the 1st finger is placed on the 1st fret 2nd string C, and we play that with the open 5th string. So we've got, do that again. Now into bar 11, we're playing the G on the 3rd fret 6th string G and the open 2nd string B together. We play that open 3rd string G again, bite across to the C on the 3rd fret 5th string along with the 1st string open, and now we have a repeat of what we've just played on bar 10. So that's back to our B 2nd fret 5th string, D 2nd string 3rd fret. We play the open 3rd string again, our 1st finger's landing on the C at the 1st fret 2nd string along with the open 5th string, and our 3rd finger again drops down to the G on the 6th string 3rd fret. We play that with the 2nd string open, followed by that open 3rd string again. So from bar 9 we have bar 14. We place the 2nd finger on the 5th string 2nd fret B, the little finger on the back on the D on the 2nd string 3rd fret. We play the 5th string and 2nd string together, followed by yet again that 3rd string open, but this time keep those 2 fingers down because we're repeating that chord on the 3rd beat. So bar 14 is into bar 15. Coming back to our C chord, so the 3rd finger's back on the 5th string 3rd fret, which we play with the open string, so we're playing the 5th string and 1st string open, followed again by that open G, and this time we have a little 2-note chord with the first finger on the second string first fret C and the open first string, but keep that third finger in place because we want that note to ring through. So bar 15 is this chord. Now notice you can keep that first finger down because we need that in the next bar, bar 16. So we're keeping the first finger on. Place the little finger on the first string third fret G, and we're playing the open fourth string, the second string and the first string all together, and that G on the first string is now followed by F sharp at the second fret first string, which we then take off to give us the open first string. Notice you're keeping that first finger down, so we're playing. And now the reason we keep that first finger down is we're going back and placing that second finger back on our F sharp second fret first string, and we're playing the fourth string, second string and first string together. And then finally, to complete that sequence, our little finger's landing on the third fret first string G, and we're playing our G chord, which is the third string open, the second string open and the little finger placed on the first string G. So this section is bar 10, bar 11, bar 12, 13, 14, 15. Notice the timing on bar 16. We have 2 semiquavers or 16th notes. Quicker. 1. So we're counting it as 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll play through that again. Now we do have a repeat, so the last beat of bar 17 up to bar 22 is a repeat of bars 1 to 6. So we're now back to so now at bar 23 it does change. Now be careful, many beginners, many students play this wrong. They think it's just a complete repeat of the first section. It's not. It does change. So previously bar 7 went, but this time on bars 23 the ending is now this. So what we're doing on bar 23, the second finger's on the fourth string second fret E and the little finger on the first string third fret G. Keep that finger on, that second finger. We lift the little finger off. We're already placed for our next bass note. We just place the first finger on the second string first fret. So that's into bar 24. So we're placing the third finger onto the fourth string third fret F, the little finger onto the second string third fret D. We play that, keep the fingers down, and the middle note is then with the second finger on the third string second fret A. So that's, and then finally we can play the third string and the second string open, that's G and B, and we're finishing with our octave Cs. So that's the first finger on the second string first fret and the third finger on the fifth string third fret. So I'll play it from the beginning. So we've got about now we do have a repeat sign, so back to the beginning. Section. Repeat. Change. One thing you can do as well, you try changing the dynamics or the tone on bars that repeat. So where we have our that's repeating, so you could change the tone or move nearer the bridge, for instance, so you could play then. So we could play. We could perhaps side it quiet and gradually build it up. And then back to. There's an infinite ways that you can play all these pieces. So you need to experiment with dynamics and tonal variations. So there we have the left hand for this Andantino by Sor. So let's go over and just see what the right hand is doing. So the right hand is not overly complex. So I'm starting using the thumb and third finger. And I use it again, thumb and third finger, middle finger, thumb and middle finger, thumb and middle finger again, the G, the third string with the index finger, and then the chord following it again, thumb and index finger, same again. I use the middle finger on that third string, and then the index finger playing the fourth string into bar 5, so again thumb, index, middle finger, and then I play that first string with the third finger. We have the pull off on bar 6, which I'm using the thumb and middle finger. The index finger plays the second string, and then the little 2-note chord I play with the thumb, middle fingers, and I do that again. First string open with the third finger, and then index finger, same again, middle finger playing that single note, and then the 2 open strings I'm using the thumb and the middle finger, and then the octaves with the thumb and middle finger again. So that's where we would repeat from. So now into the second section, again thumb and third finger, middle finger and thumb, that open G with the index finger, thumb, middle finger, same again, the open G with the index finger, using the third finger on that first string, on with the thumb and middle finger, index finger, thumb, middle finger, same again, G with the first finger, same again, thumb and middle finger. Now on bar 15 I'm back onto that third finger on the first string, the third string's played with the index finger, and the little 2-note chord I'm doing with the middle and third fingers to start with. So that. Then as we hit bar 16, I'm now playing the bass note with the thumb and the first and second strings with the index and middle fingers. I play the F sharp single note with the index finger, middle finger plays the open string, and then the chords with the thumb and the index and middle fingers. Same again. So that bar 16 is. If you can, try and stop the bass note on that last chord on bar 16. So we need to. What I do, I just catch that with the back of the thumb. Otherwise, you don't really want that note to ring through. That doesn't sound very musical because you've got both the D and the G bass notes ringing into one another. So we need to just clean the sound up with a. So. Notice how you stop the bass note with the back of the thumb. So then the final bit, third finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger, and then thumb and third finger, that third finger of the right hand playing the outer string, thumb and middle, same again, middle string, third string with the index finger, then chord with the thumb, middle finger, and then the octave C's with the thumb and middle fingers. And so there we have the Andantino Op35 No. 2 by Fernando Sor. A beautiful little piece for beginners to actually learn to play. There's one or two little technical points in it which are worth exploring. You can try different tones, different dynamics in it. And the right hand is how I play it. I'm not saying that is how you should play it. There are many ways you can finger these tunes, but do try and get using all three fingers, index, middle and third. Watch the left hand as well, particularly with the little finger landing on the second string. It does make life easier, then you're not jumping about with the third finger. So music and tabs for this piece are available free from my website www.boltonguitar.co.uk. Just go to the bottom of the home page to find tabs, and all the goodies are then in there. So I hope you enjoy playing this little piece, and I hope to see you on the next tutorial where I'll be doing another easier piece for beginners to actually try. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.